Poor career advice for young people. Why are you watching this? I got a couple of emails recently. Both had graduated from the same school decades apart. One introduced me to a young man who had recently graduated and was looking for a job. A solid networking strategy is to reach out to your alumni. I went to the University of Western Ontario, which is a long way from where I stand here in Orange County. Yet I can do a LinkedIn search and plug in my zip code and a school name, and over 100 people who went to Western will pop up. I quickly got a LinkedIn invite from this young friend. Of course, I immediately accepted. He had recently graduated with an advertising degree and was looking for a job. I looked at his LinkedIn photo. Not a selfie, but not much more of an investment. Didn't feel like an ad guy or look like an ad guy. Somebody told him to get a photo taken with a tie. Obviously somebody who had never worked in the ad game. Not too many ties in the advertising business these days, unless you're a hipster. He asked me which agencies are hiring. I wonder where he got that advice. The person obviously didn't teach him to look for jobs on LinkedIn. More naive advice from the past, passed along only to go nowhere in the new normal. No, I don't, I thought silently. I'm not looking for an entry-level job at an ad agency. How would I know which ones are out there? I know many jobs out there, my friend, I could write. Everybody's always looking for great SEO people that they want to be in the weeds. Same for developers, same for other skills many young people don't have. The ones that do don't email me asking me which agencies are hiring because they're working. I sent him a link to one of my videos on why young people shouldn't try to get a job. I never heard back. Some of the best career advice for young folks that I can give is to disregard the entire career planning of the past and come into the new normal. Much of that advice has come from well-intentioned folks who got their job in a newspaper. You know, son, when I was a young lad. That kind of advice doesn't get much runway in the new normal. Getting a job in a new normal is a mixture of a head and heart strategy. Since it's a tough job market, invest as much in your heart and internal voice and passion as the traditional road. Why not? What have you got to lose? Rejection? When I meet young people from the old normal who have lost their jobs, they tell me that they have sent out 60 resumes and didn't hear from anybody. Surprise? How's that working for you? Think you're going to tell your friends to do the same thing? So try something new. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? When I graduated, the world was the same wrong place. That's just the way it is. I still remember my first career advice. I was pretty young and listening to the second side of a single by the Rolling Stones. It told me where I wanted to go. It said, I'm an under-assistant West Coast promo man sitting on a bus stop in downtown LA. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds like a career plan, I thought. I never once thought my career goals were unachievable. I have been an under-assistant West Coast promo man all my life. I lived in California for a very long time. I go to LA all the time. I often like to sit at bus stops and soak in a little sun. Sometimes the people I am with ask me, what are you doing? I sing them a lyric. They think I'm crazy. When I created my future, I didn't have a lot of people talking to me. I only had my voice. It was easy to listen to. There wasn't much noise. I still give myself career advice today. That is why if you Google Hank Blank, I never fade away.